Jeff Bezos is walking around the ship picking trash up. Why are you worried about all this trash? Why, like, I know you're live feed recording, but why are you picking up all this trash? You're just picking up all this trash and throwing it away so nobody sees it because it's a set. The people left their coffee cups out there. They left wires sitting everywhere. They left all this stuff everywhere. He's sitting here like frantically. Your wife supposedly just went to outer space and you're worried about all this little trash. You're not looking at the ship making sure your wife's okay. You're like, oh my god, there's trash. Oh my god, this wrapper. Oh my god, oh, this cup. Oh. And then the door popped open and the lady, it was Jeff Bezos, and the lady was standing in front of the door, and the door to the pod popped open, and she leans over and she goes, oh, you can't do that. You can't do that. Shut it, shut it, shut it. I think they've lied to us about everything. I know for a fact them girls didn't go to the moon. Everyone that's on the internet all the time, they're just trying to distract us is what they're trying to do. I don't even think we went to the moon. We might have went to the moon, but I think they recorded all that junk. Like, we didn't go to the moon. I'm pretty sure something happened with the moon, and you know, we were having all these aliens and stuff popping up, and I think there's already a base on the moon, or there was like aliens up there and they were like, oh hey, we're watching Earth because we want y'all to, we're gonna see if they're smart enough to be part of the the Galactic Federation, right? So they were like, the aliens were already up there, and then eventually we get up there, right? And then, or here's another one, or they were like, hey, if you get to the moon, we'll let you into the Galactic Federation, right? So the aliens showed up and they were like, hey, if you get to the moon, we'll let you into the Galactic Federation. So then we're like, oh, we got to get to the moon. So I'm pretty sure every country's been to the moon, and like Russia and all that, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, oh, you're part of the Federation. You're part of the Federation. And then they were like, oh man, well, we were going to the moon anyways. We're launching this rocket. So we have to tell America that, hey, we went to the moon. So then they did this big old production. We didn't go to the moon legitly. I know Katy Perry and such went into space for a few minutes though. They didn't go. If you watch all the footage, that was fake, dude. Like, that was fake. You got Jeff Bezos walking around outside picking up debris from the freaking the movie set. You got him picking up stuff, like people were leaving trash out there and junk. He's walking around picking that stuff up. They didn't? No, they didn't go to space. None of their hair was right. The windows were too big. Those windows would have shattered on that spaceship. When the spaceship came back, it wasn't dirty at all. Like, if you look at the spaceship that, you know, those people got stuck in outer space. Those people that got stuck in outer space and they brought them back. When you go through the atmosphere, it doesn't matter what kind of material. It doesn't matter what kind of material that spaceship is made out of. It is going to have burn marks on it. I don't care if it's like a new polymer, whatever he said that thing was made out of. That thing was as white like this shirt. It was white. That spaceship was white when it landed. No, and then they landed on dirt. They landed on a bunch of dirt. The dirt came up. That thing was clean. And then she opened the spaceship door from the inside. Katy Perry accidentally opened the spaceship from inside. It's pressurized. You can't do that. Oh my god, it made me so mad. It made me so mad. And then people are like, yay, we went to outer space. Like, they didn't go to outer space, man. And you know why those windows were so big? It was so they could have the green screen. So you could see the green screen really well. So you could see through there and they could capture the green screen. Her hair didn't float right. Jesus Christ. They didn't look out the windows for like 2 seconds. They said, oh my god, the moon. And then they were done. So stupid. So stupid. I'm mad. It made me so mad. Okay, well, we didn't go to the moon. Also, one of my problems with the moon is, you know, they were on that tiny behind ship. And then they said, now I want to see it. Okay, so they go up there, right? They're floating around. They're floating around, floating around. She looks out the thing for like 2 seconds. She looks out the window for 2 seconds. Katy Perry looks out there. She's like, oh my God, the moon. They're floating around. Jeff Bezos' new wife is up there. For some reason, she's up there. Like, why? She's up there floating around like, oh my God. They look out the moon. They take a bunch of pictures. They record themselves. They're floating around. Their hair is perfect. I don't know what they put in their hair. My wife has hair. Like curly, crazy hair. She couldn't put enough product in her hair to make it just stick down to her head like that, to where it wouldn't float in outer space. Gel? No. Her hair was like, bloop. It wouldn't move. This is making me mad. This pissed me off. So they do that, right? They do all that, and then they enter back into the atmosphere. The ship is perfect. The landing pod is perfect. And they landed in the desert. I don't know if they've ever landed strong kind. Not that strong. Everybody's hair was perfect. And it didn't float. Their hair didn't float. Got up there. They did all that. They came back down. They landed in the desert. I don't know if we've ever done that. I could be totally wrong, 100% wrong, because I just don't know. They landed on the ground with parachutes. What if that got damaged during the re-entry? What if it caught on fire? Blah, 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 blah. Usually we land in the ocean, right? We land in the water. They gently plop down on the ground. Then everybody comes in. They drive in with their little cars, and they're all there. Jeff Bezos is walking around the ship picking trash up. Why are you worried about all this trash? I know you're live feed recording. Why are you picking up all this trash? You're just picking up all this trash and throwing it away so nobody sees it, because it's a set. The people left their coffee cups out there. They left wires sitting everywhere. They left all this stuff everywhere. He's sitting here like frantically. Your wife supposedly just went to outer space, and you're worried about all this little trash. You're not looking at the ship making sure your wife's okay. You're like, oh my God, there's trash. Oh my God, this wrapper. Oh my God, oh, this cup. Oh. And then the door popped open, and the lady, it was Jeff Bezos, and the lady was standing in front of the door, and the door to the pod popped open, and she leans over and she goes, oh, you can't do that. You can't do that. Shut it, shut it, shut it. So she shuts it, and then she turns to the camera and she goes, Jeff Bezos is going to use the crowbar to open the door now. He's up there pretending to put this bar. He's having trouble with this bar. He's putting it on the thing, and he's trying to twist it, right? And then he opens it, and they're like, oh, yay, they opened it. It was so bad. It was so bad. And the ship was white. Like the shirt. This is a new, clean, fresh white shirt. Brand new. It was like that. The ship was white. Like nobody thought about that. That is hilarious. I have so many problems with outer space, it doesn't make sense. And that's one of the... I'm joking, man. Just saying, what's the movie called? Oh, yeah. Katy Perry, Out of This World. That's what it'll be called. Her freaking stupid documentary. Out of This World. And then she starts singing. They showed the footprints of what is supposedly on the moon, but the footprints that were on the moon were different than the spacesuit footprints that they were all wearing. What's another one? That buggy, the buggy they made the first time we went to outer space, the buggy, that dune buggy thing that they were riding, that thing was way too big to fit in that spaceship. And then people are like, oh, they put it together up there. No, they did not. Where did the wheels go? Where did the frame, where was the frame on that tiny behind ship? No, they did not. They did not build that buggy up there. They're lying. The moon is a base. There's aliens up there. There's a whole bunch of countries up there. Like 100 years, when everyone forgets about it and just is not thinking about it anymore, they're gonna be like, oh, hey, this is Craig. He's a alien from the planet whatever, and they want to invite us all into the Galactic Federation. And then they're not going to tell us that we've been in the Galactic Federation since like the beginning of time. Like, It's so aggravating. Ugh.